Welcome to Cindy Eats. I'm Cindy. Hey. Well, today I got another challenge. It's by Debo Vibes. I'm going to tell y'all all about it. Let me bless my food first. Amen, amen, amen. Okay, so it's by Debo Vibes and his brother, The Thinker, ASMR. It's a challenge they came up with. There's 5 rules. First, you got to have chicken thighs. Second, it got to be something sweet on it, whether you pour it on there, cook it in there, bake it in there, however you do it. I got me some sweet Thai chili sauce. I hope that, that worked. And then we got, Debo Vibes is all about the club, not the club, but the 90s vibe, right? So they want to know what my favorite club spot was. And then the favorite club song, the turn up song that get me going, ready to go to the club. Then got to challenge some people. So I got all that along with some broccoli and some pastaroni, Coke Zero. I tried this, y'all. Coke Zero, it is Coke Zero, but it's Starlight. As you can see, it's red. I ain't like that. I thought it was gonna be like cheer wine. It's actually a mix of like cheer wine, cream soda, rich. I felt like I was drinking marshmallows. If that's your thing, go try it out. But for me, no. I'm gonna see if it's how the regular Coke is, Starlight. And then I come back. But pastaroni and some good old broccoli. Y'all can't really see it, can you? Let me see if I set this thing up. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Let me see if I can see something to be. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. No, that ain't gonna work either. We just gonna work with it as it is, okay? We gonna be all right. Ooh, I'm hungry too. Let me get a little bit of this first. Hot too. I haven't had this in a long time. Pastaroni. Broccoli. Serving my good old crispy chicken thigh. This is the one I'm gonna eat. You can hear the crust. Yes, sir. I'm gonna put me some sweet Thai chili. I'm going back to thumbnails. See how they work for me. I forgot one thing. Some bread. But that means I ain't need it. Okay, let me get into it. I got my chicken thighs. I got something sweet on them. Favorite club spot. My favorite club spot was called The Hut. It wasn't the actual hut, but it was called The Hut. It was tiny. It was out in the middle of nowhere on a dark road. Residential, but still very dark road. And it was basically like a VFW. They would open it up to the public. It would be BYOB. You could buy what they call a setup with, you get cups, you get some ice. Basically that was just set up, the cups and ice, because you bring your own liquor and you could buy beer. You couldn't buy liquor. And that was small. It was small. Because, it was a meeting place for retired veterans. They would sell good old leg quarters on some bread. Fresh out the grease, and you douse it with hot sauce, on the way out. Now, this was, a few years ago. So you ain't paid, I think you only paid $10 to get in. You bought your own liquor. You bought a setup if you wanted to, but that wasn't no more than $5. Excuse me. And you had a good time. They play all the good music. It was, for an older crowd. When I say older crowd, I mean like 35, 32, 35 on up. Now, the retired veterans was in there. So, they peoples would be in there. But it would be, people my age. But during that time, I was in my 20s. So it would be me and my homegirls. Gotta get there early enough so you can get a table. If you ain't get there early, you'll be standing up all night. Unless, had somebody already there. But, we would be pushing it sometimes, so we might not get there early enough. But we'll find, a nice gentleman or two who would let us sit with them. They wouldn't even let us use our own liquor. They'd let us drink their liquor. And that's going to bring me up to my favorite club song. Now, this is going to tell you, about what year it was. Sunshine Anderson. Heard it all before. Now, mind you, I'm a young girl in my 20s. I'm going through a couple of things. That was my favorite song. You hear me? But the women, it wasn't just the women dancing to that song. The men would be dancing to that song. Bad and hard. You hear me? That's when they would get up and get them a dance. Because all the women dancing around singing the song. I never forget one time. We done sat down with these young fellas. They were probably like late 30s. Mind you, I'm mid-20s. I'm like 23, 24, 25. Somewhere in that range. And I started dancing this song. I'm ready to get up. And he get up and he started dancing with me. He dancing hard. Hard. This man wanted to go home with me. Do you hear me? This man followed me all the way to the after hours spot, okay? I'm in North Carolina, so they got liquor houses. Where they playing, the new music. You can buy you a shot or two, some beers, and just be out there, you know, hanging with your peoples. This man don't follow me all the way to the next spot. I had to break his little heart and be like, I'm sorry. No. Now, I really did not intend to tell that story, but that's not the story I wanted to tell. But maybe, yeah, that's the story I wanted to tell because it came out. I ain't gonna challenge some people, so. Real Rita TV. I'm gonna keep on tagging her until she jump on one of these challenges. I think you can tag somebody I wanted to tag. Okay. The RealLady Red ASMR. And tag her. I have to think of one more person. I think I'm gonna just double tag Ace, ACE Eats. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna tag. He tagged her, so that's a double tag. I had a lot of good times at the hood. This place had been around forever. A place my mama went to, okay? It ended up being a place that my baby sister went to, okay? It ended up being a place where my kids and my nephew went to, okay? Recently, sadly, they tore it down. I want to say it was last year. They tore it down. I had a lot of fun. Imagine, you know, as I said, it was for older people. Not necessarily, you know, for older people, but it carried an older crowd. So it was very chill. It was very laid back. You felt comfortable. You felt safe. You was able to dance. They played all kinds of music because they had, you know, a whole lot of different age groups in them. Very good times in there. I wanted to tell a whole different story, but I guess I still couldn't I? Y'all, still in my 20s. Like, you know, my early 20s. Like, maybe the year I turned 21. I think so. The year I turned 21. We went to some, I don't even know where it was. I don't even know the name of the place. I think we went to go see an artist of some kind, like a local artist or whatever. I really don't remember. The reasoning for going to this place But it wasn't my normal or regular place that I would go to, you know, when I wanted to hang out. And this was actually, excuse me, probably my first time out in a little while. This is actually my first time that I ever drank Jose Cuervo. How I remember, because it did me like no other liquor had ever done me in my life, okay? And I had a hard time pronouncing it. And the bartender laughed at me because I didn't know how to pronounce it. So I get me a shot of that. I got me a blue motorcycle. I might not have been 21, y'all. And yes, I was in the club buying alcohol. But I think it was after me having my second child. I don't really remember, but I know it had been a while since I had drunk anything. And it put me down, okay? And I'm in the dancing. Hard. So people looking at me crazy. And my friend I was with was like, girl, calm down, calm down. So I'm trying to chill out. And then some boy approached me. He all loud. I'm talking about loud. And he was a big guy. Tall, big guy. And you know, he just all in my face, singing to me, dancing with me. Like all of them like, chill, chill, chill. So, you know, I get separated from him. I'm still dancing, but whoever there, you know, we dancing, we singing the song. This boy walked up behind me, picked me up off my feet, and lifts me in the air. Like my feet is off the floor. My feet is like at his stomach, like all the way up in the air. Now I embarrassed myself enough, you know, in there dancing like I'm crazy. And here he come, making it even worse. I was too through because he didn't warn me, number one. So when he picked me up, I screamed. Mind you, I told you I was on the Jose in a blue motorcycle. I screamed because it took me by surprise. So now everybody looking at us, a whole spectacle on the dance floor. You know what makes matters worse? The boy had boo-boo stains in his drawers. I was too through. My friend was like, girl, come on, let's go. Like, I told him to pick me up and show his boo-boo drawers. Oh, my God. Mm, 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 mm. Still makes me laugh to this day, if you cannot see. Well, if you made it this far, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Because that means you like me. And I like you too. And it's okay. If you haven't already, leave a comment. Like the video. You can share it out, you know, to everybody. Let them come over here and see me too. That's good. So, thank you, Debo. Thank you, the thinker, for with this trip down memory lane. Because I thoroughly enjoyed it, okay? And I hope everybody else did too. With that being said, I hope to see you next time on Cindy Eats. Bye.